Evening folks, this is Vagrant and we are back playing the movies, and as I said in the last video, I have indeed rebooted. I'm a couple years short of where we were. It's April 1954, but I figured you guys would want to see the next award ceremony, the first time you're going to see it for my brand new studio lot. And as you can see from my money in the top right, I've kind of nailed it this time. I have made this game into a science. It's a science and it's been approached methodically and logically and so much better than last time. For a start, let's have a look at the lot itself, right? Look how much room I've got left, and that's despite the fact I've got many useless trailers right here, because what I wanted to do was bring in the new trailers without removing trailers altogether, basically. Like, I didn't want to deprive people of their trailers as I moved them. Bloody Nora. Yeah, it's good, right? So I'm going to try to explain what I've done differently. I think staff salaries are a lot more under control, but the main difference I've done is focus people very intently on certain genres. So our first four people over here, these people I imported, we've got Erin Canadia, we've got Rudiger Popculturio, we've got Zanzibar Bojangles, he's like my main star really, and Thick Nick. We also have Jenna Coleman, of course, we have Robin Hoodizzle, Zikila Zakoyo, and Out of Lena Namezo, because I ran out of names. So those are our 8 stars, right? Now, our first 4 were Erin, Rudiger, Zanzibar, and Thick Nick. And what I've done is pair them together. So, Erin, if we right-click Erin, you'll see she's very good at comedy and romance. And if we right-click Rudiger, the director, he's very good at comedy and romance. If we right-click Zanzibar, horror and sci-fi. If we right-click Thick Nick, horror and sci-fi. So when we only had those 4, we basically alternate between those 2 genres. Action has been ignored. Excuse me. It takes a little bit more time to, if you're going to have all 5 genres in, it's a bit of a pain. And also the sets for action, as you saw in the last playthrough, are absolutely ginormous. So it kind of makes sense to just completely ignore one genre. And if you're intending to play this game, I would suggest doing that as well. So as our sort of crew expanded, you'll see here, Jenna, again, comedy and romance. Robin, horror and sci-fi. Zakil, comedy and romance, although Zakil and Out of Lena are both quite new, so they're not quite nailing it yet. Out of Lena, horror and sci-fi. So basically, every time we make a film in one of these 2 genres, and we alternate between, if you imagine them as 2 separate groups, we make a film and then we alternate the groups, and we kind of just keep making films back and forth like that. And it's working out really, really well. Like, I don't know what else to say. Obviously, we've got tons of cash, more than anything else. We've not quite nailed the star rating and stuff like that, although I have got better at that as well. If we go over here and click on Zanzibar, and you look at his relationships, you can see his relationship with Thick Nick is really, really good. They're like soulmates or something. And I did that by just jamming them together over and over and over again until they decided to like each other. So what is going on right now? Currently, Thick Nick is having, she's getting nipped and tucked to get her looks going up a little bit. We're shooting a film called The Low Engagement, and we just finished the script for Moon Over Your Town. So I think if we go to our script office over here, you'll see sci-fi. Oh no, horror's actually better than sci-fi. I should have gone for horror. Oh. Romance is like the big. There's really nothing sticking out right there, right? So it's romance is the best one. So we're going for romance and then either horror or sci-fi for the others. And that about sums up what I've been. Oh, is that a new scriptwriter? I don't know. I don't know if we need them really. What's your salary? They really don't cost much though, but I kind of want them for entourages and stuff like that. Okay, so what we do, whilst 4 of our people are currently working, we look after the other 4, basically. We try to get them ready for the next scene. So, Robin is a little bit stressed, but not that bad. I think Robin's okay. Yeah, Robin's fine. Zakil is okay as well, but he still needs a little bit of practice. So whilst everyone else is going on, we're going to get Zakil's romance practice up. Because at the moment we're only making romance films, so it kind of makes sense to focus on that. What's this? Is that horror? I think that's horror. No, it's action and romance. Again, so we're going to keep focusing on romance. Thick Nick is currently getting nipped and tucked, which does increase her stress quite a lot, so we'll have to de-stress her nice and soon once she's finished in rehab, which she's very nearly done. Come on, Nikki. Come on, Nick. Up she gets. Get those bandages off, love. She good? No, not yet. Let's grab our writers and get them working on a horror film. Bum, 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 bum. Well, the writers are very talented as well, which is nice. Nicky? He's still not done. Come on, love. Who else have we got? Zanzibar's looking pretty chill. Yeah, doesn't really need to. It's got full fashion, full looks. We can't work on physique yet. Looks we can work on by putting into nip and tuck. When we get implants, we'll be able to increase their physique as well. That's how we're going to make our like perfect stars. You need them to have a good trailer. They need to have an entourage. They need to have good salary. They need to look good. They need to have good fashion. They need to have a good physique. There's loads of stuff that goes into it, basically. Zakil, what are you doing, son? Out of Lena names, though. Right, we're going to be making horror. No, we're going to make sci-fi next, actually. We might make a horror next. So let's get her practicing some horror. Robin, yeah, you can go practice some horror as well. Right, Nick, my love, you are stressed as balls. Let's get you into the bar. The bar solves all problems. And the good thing is, each film takes about a year to make, and rehab takes about a year. So if you need to, you can stick them in rehab, and it isn't that big a deal, actually. I'm telling you, it's a science. And actually, if you go over here and we put in Zanzibar, you'll see they're soulmates, and they can sit together in the VIP bar and like get on really well. Actually, so I'll try to explain how the relationship system works, because I did a lot of research on that as well. Basically, Zanzibar, where are you going, buddy? So you start to stick people together, not in anywhere, and then when they become friends, you can put them in the bar together, then you put them in the VIP bar, then you put them in the restaurant, and then you put them in the VIP area of the restaurant, and that's how you build up their relationship over time, basically. It takes bloody ages. She's nice and not addicted. She's been through rehab relatively recently. She's actually struggling in fashion. We're gonna have to fix that. Zanzibar's looking pretty good. And what are we doing on research? Let's have a little peek. Oh no. Oh right, yeah. No, that film. I'm still not okay. If it's a less than 3-star script, it's not happening. So we are going to make a sci-fi film unless the script writers can bring their A game before our next film finishes, basically. I don't think there's any research going on. Nope. I think all our research is the same as it was in the last video. So really, this shouldn't feel that different in total. Yeah, look, they're having a good time. Is she doing alright? That stress meter should start to disappear slowly. Might take a little bit of time. And these two are going to keep practicing their horror. Yeah, I don't know. It's just worked. I've got tons of cash. Everything came together beautifully. Considering the disaster that was the last playthrough by the end, you know? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. The building requires maintenance. Oh. Do I actually need more builders? Let's grab another builder. Why not? Come here, love. What's your name? Olivia Cooney. Which one needed maintenance? This one? Okay. Get to work, Liv. Alright, Thick Nick is still a little stressed. I'm just going to let her chill in the bar for a little bit. Zanzibar is absolutely hunky-dory. Let's get him doing some sci-fi practice. Got to keep your people practicing constantly, and then when they max out, push the relationships. It's hard work. The game is super micromanagement heavy. It's absolutely insane how much micromanagement is involved in this game, but here's what it is. Where have you gone? There we go. Get you two back in there. Okay, speed up time a little bit. I want to take Nick over to the fashion. I just want to relieve her stress a little bit first. Gotta look after my girl. No, rubbish! Come on, script writers. Bring your A game. I believe the max script you can get is actually a 4-star. Yeah, I feel good. I've become super extra about it. I acknowledge that. I've become very, you know, over the top methodical about my process, but it's worked really well. I've got nearly 3 million in the bank. You know, things are good. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you happy? The fashion. Yeah, the fashion's not great. Let's get that sorted. Where is my... God only bloody knows. It's here somewhere. Oh, it's here. It's here. What's she wearing? Yeah. There we go. Oh, even better. Bride dress. That's not weird at all, Nick. Oh, even better. What was that? School. Well then. Oh my god! Just give her a random. No, Nick. No. One day, one beautiful day. Imagine that just being made to wear latex constantly. I'm sure some of you already do, but. Alright, he's a little bit hungry. Let's get him in. And she is. Yep. Let's get her in the bar. I want everyone to be like lacking stress as much as possible, ready for work. Bojangles is looking good. Bojangles? What's his name again? Zanzibar Bojangles. The only reason he's not like really maxing out that star rating is because he lacks the physique, which we can't get quite yet. He's 52 as well. They retire at a certain age. I'm a little bit worried about that, actually. That they're going to retire and everything's going to go to hell. We'll have to see what happens. I didn't really think about that until just now. Now I'm suddenly very nervous. Yeah. Okay, we're looking good though. Ready for our next film, so let's speed up time. Actually, award ceremony very soon as well. I need a 3-star star. Tell you what, no. It is. Ready, we're going to watch the whole thing this time. It's the first time you guys have seen it from my brand new lot. Oh, we're called Whoop, There's the Pigs. You know, like the song? Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there's pigs. So many awards.
Tonight, we'll be revealing the winners of the most prestigious awards in movie making. So without further delay, let's move on to our first category.
I really feel it should be without further ado. I do? Okay, highest charting star. I suspect this is one we don't win. I don't think I've ever won this one, so we'll get there eventually. Take some time to build up like top level stars. I'm just happy to be nominated. Wipes away tear. I'll go get my loser clap ready. Woo. We never win that one. We will eventually. We'll get there. I've never had a top ranking star. Not a chance on this one, I don't think. Be surprised if we get nominated. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and skip that.
Moving on to the award for
Could win this. I've won this one before.
The nominees are...
Come on. Whoomp, there's the pigs. Whoomp, there's the pigs. Whoomp it. Whoomp it.
Yes, I know them well.
Yeah, you do.
It's...
Woo! Whoomp, there's the pigs. Good job whooping.
The nominees for most prolific star...
Don't think we win this one. No, don't think so. Damn maxi pack.
Movies that capture the imagination of the public and show creative
I did have
innovation.
a top rated movie. I did have one that was #1 in the charts, so maybe.
These films have achieved just that and will contest the highest charting movie award.
We are going to start skipping these in the future. It's just too long, man. This goes on and on. Oh, that must sound terrible on the mic. I'm sorry.
The award goes to...
No. Whoop, there's the pigs. For Glogtha Lives.
For the
Did well in the last
highest
playthrough as well.
ranking studio award, our nominees
I think we actually won this as well. By sheer virtue of having tons of capital, it does loads for our studio ranking. It makes us really high up permanently.
Success. Please put your hands together.
Come on, to take the lead away from Maxi Pack. Yes, there it is. Saves us so much money on paying staff salaries. Plus, it makes me feel good inside.
There are ups and downs. But our next award for highest climbing studio
We never
is
win this one.
awarded to the studio that has managed to climb
I've won it once. It's a really good one as well. No Addiction is so good. But because we're already at the top, we don't really climb, right? I'm surprised if I get nominated. Oh, okay. I'd love this one. This one would be huge for me. Oh. It's a hard one to win. When you're already near maxed out, it's hard to...
we have our award
We
for
always win
most
this. Let's just skip
prestigious
this. We always win this one. And what's this last one?
Being a good employer is every bit as important in the movie industry as it is anywhere else. The studios that have been nominated for the Best Employer Award are...
I don't know about this one. Okay, we got nominated. Either way, we've won the most awards, which is cool. I've never had 5 though. I've only had 4.
And the winner is...
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, gusset. More like loser entertainment.
So we come to the
Lol.
conclusion of this year's award ceremony.
Got him. I feel bad. 4's not bad though. Most prolific studio, so
when we'll be giving out
make
more of
the
these
most
coveted
films
awards
possible,
that we
basically.
want.
Okay, cool. Right. We just need to publicity office is really cool. So basically, when you've got the publicity office, when you finish a film, you can drag it in there, and it hypes up the public for it, so your films do even better. So it's a really big deal. But the 3-star star is surprisingly difficult to pull off. Yeah, we got some good stuff there, though.
A new pack is available for research.
Come on, man. I'm super disappointed in my scriptwriters. Where do you think you're going? No, no, no. You give me a good film, or you will never go home to your families. Right, we also need to get our scientists back on the job. We've got some new packs. Movie making is always the one we focus on. What is it? High quality tech. I don't think we have... Oh, stereo sound. Very cool. What's this one, though? Implants. Oh, plus trailer. Ooh. I don't really want... Like, we're going to have to do the trailer at some point, but I spent so long doing this trailer already, like this section over here, that... Because the trailers are all bigger than the last one, I'd have to kind of... Oh, it's going to take ages. You know what we need to do? We need to destroy all this. Oh, it's going to take so long. Okay. Well, at the moment, these are saying we're not doing anything. We're not going to hire any more people in the entire playthrough, I believe, so... Let's get to work. This is the time to do it. Right after the award ceremony is the right time to do this. It means what we can do when we unlock the new trailers, we can put them here instead, basically. Thick Nick is very close, she is, to getting that higher level. I'm just trying to think how we can do that. We can put her in the looks, in the... Zanzibar's not that far off either. A little bit lower. Thick Nick is my big star right now. But she's not 3 stars. Which is obviously what we're aiming for. Right, let's delete some of this rubbish. And by some of it, I mean literally all of it. Come on, writers! This is terrible. You're better than this. Well, you're clearly not, actually, but you should be better than this. At least our film's nearly done. Okay. Let's just get back to doing this.
Time is 22. Oh, I have a dental appointment. I'm late.
Okay. I believe these at least are going to be the final trailer, so I won't have to bloody do this again. This is the only problem I have. I don't think the trailer system is very good. I wish it was more like you can just upgrade your current trailer, you know? Just upgrade the one you already have. That would make a whole lot more sense and would be so much less annoying than this rather abysmal system we currently have. Or even just a mass delete, like a proper delete tool would make, like, so I don't have to do this, you know? Like an actual demolition tool would be lovely. It's funny, I was reading an interview by Peter Molyneux, who's the head of Lionhead Studios, who made this game, and he said he made a big mistake with this game. You know, he kind of regrets it in a lot of ways, which I think is a bit harsh because I think it's a very, very cool game. But he said the problem with it is that there's too much focus on this kind of stuff, too much focus on micromanagement, especially with the stars. You're constantly juggling them to try to keep them happy, and it is annoying.
No, it's not those pesky pinkos. It's a new threat, and it could be in your home.
That's plus romance, right? That's actually going to be perfect. Yeah. We're just about to release a really nice romance film, just as that hits. That's awesome.
Scientists and scaremongers alike are saying that teenagers represent a threat to democracy.
Oh, finally. Took bloody ages. Alright, so we'll put the next set of trailers in there as well. There we go, the low engagement, our first film of the new era. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Rudiger, Pop Culture, bringing his A-game. You can see who's like the newer one. So Erin was my first one, then it was Jenna, then it was Akil. So they're working up there. It's an okay film. The star power is lacking a bit because of that. Yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad. Oh, no, we need to watch it. Of course we need to watch it. Very exciting. Oh, is this hot or angry? I can't tell. She's definitely having a little grab there, though. Okay, I think it's a fight.
Well, anyway, I don't know.
Aww. It's terrifying. Imagine you were sitting opposite those two right there. Okay. So she had a fight with she broke up with her girlfriend seemingly, and then rang up an old boyfriend or something. You know, she dabbles, and they got married. That's nice. Not exactly compelling cinema, but there you go. Yeah, look at that, no negatives. That's how I roll. To be fair, usually that doesn't happen. Right, so everyone should be ready to go. Everyone should be nice and happy. So we basically, as soon as one film is done, we get the next one. I'm just going to wait for the horror, because I think horror is slightly more popular. It is, but the horror script isn't as good. But it's called The Bride Wore Blood, and I can't not film a film called The Bride Wore Blood, so yes. So what we do is we begin casting. We put Zanzibar in the middle. Put Thicknick as the director. We put Robin... Is it Robin, I think? I think it's Robin. Yep. Put Robin in one of the side roles, and we put Adolina in one of the side roles. And we're done. And that's all it takes, folks. We should get writing another... horror scripts. It is a shame that at times like these when action is very, very popular and you can't really take advantage of it, but it doesn't really feel like a big deal. I want to focus on movie making. Yeah, it's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. So, everyone else comes out. Oh, she's surprisingly unstressed. I think she's probably been on the drink. What about Rudiger? How's Rudiger doing? Fashion could do with an increase. Rudiger's level 5. He's not doing bad. Rank 5, I should say. Rudiger, you're going to look dapper, son. Good lad. Well, actually, much less dapper than you did, but clothes are very slowly getting slightly cooler. Jenna Coleman, looks. We can increase that a little bit. She's a little bit stressed right now. Let's go on to food. And what we're probably going to focus on at this point when these two are happy. Yeah, he's super stressed, actually. Rudiger might have to end up in rehab. The Bride Wore Blood. Love it. I'm a little worried about Rudiger. I'm trying to... Yeah, I don't know. How are you doing? I do have 2 rehabs for precisely this purpose. And what we should be doing is increasing their knowledge in their roles. So you... The new guys don't tend to get stressed. Zakil, as you can see, is actually stressed as balls. Never mind. Zakil, come here. Go to the bar. And how's Jenna doing? Jenna's okay. I'm going to stick her in the bar as well. The first thing we always do, just get them out, get them into the bar, get them into the restaurant, and just try to balance the 2 addictions, right? De-stress them as much as possible. And then you can start to ramp up their experience, you can start to do their relationships and all that kind of stuff afterwards. So he's eating, Erin is doing nothing. She can get a little comedy practice in, she could be a little bit better actually. Jenna's getting hammered. Undead Mildred, wow.
Today when reports emerged that another nation might make it into space before ours. Make sure you play this down and try to discredit the other nation. Oh no, wait, sorry.
I will say things go a little bit slower these days because there's so much micromanagement that I'm trying to do that I tend to, I don't know, get a little lost. Like, there's always something to do, so you kind of got to keep on top of it. Are you not doing anything? What are you doing? Sakil, should be practicing romance. Right. Rudiger, Erin. Okay, so what we want to do is, well, these two are relatively unstressed. We want to work on their relationship. That's going to be our... These are my two stars of the romance and comedy films, right? My director and my main star. They need to have a good relationship. Aha! Now, they've made it to friends. So because they've made it to friends, what we can do is take them to the bar, and they can actually sit together and not freak out. And then when this becomes not intimate enough, we move them to the VIP bar, basically. So you just need to keep an eye on their dialogue. You'll see it, that they're actually getting along fine, which is cool. As long as everyone's de-stressed, ready for the next round of filmmaking, then you're pretty good. And it takes a while, so you have a lot of time to do it and to level up everything else along the way. Like I'm telling you, folks, it's a science. How's your... Yeah, we'll get that up a little bit more. How are you guys doing? Your romance experience is really good, like, which is fine, but I do need to get his comedy up as well. His comedy... I've not made a comedy film in quite a while, so I tend to not worry about it. These are both going to have to go into rehab. Not yet, but soon. They've both got good looks and fashion. Yeah, everything's going pretty well. It's terrifying. But really, my money has ceased to be a problem in any way whatsoever. It's fairly amazing. Considering I was just there we go, that's what we're looking for. Blood Thump. What a title, that's amazing. Right, what's coming up next? Space Race heats up, yeah, that's going to be sci-fi, so... Let's start them on a good sci-fi script, because we're probably not going to make Blood Thump, unfortunately. Which is very upsetting to me, don't get me wrong, it really is. I would love to make Blood Thump. You two still hanging out together? Yeah. So this is the only problem, right? Because you have to put them in the bar a lot to build their friendship at the start. So they tend to get hammered and then they tend to get addicted. Right, so they want to go somewhere intimate, so we move them over to the VIP bar, you see. Once they get to the friend level and you can put them into the bar and into the restaurant and stuff like that, their relationship grows super quickly. It just takes a little time to get there in the first place. What's wrong with you, Jenna? You could do with some looks, couldn't you? Right, we're going to take Jenna to the, not rehab. But yeah, feeling good. We're about to get new tech. It's only audio, which is not the most exciting thing, but still. Advanced facilities, that's going to be quite a big deal. Oh, I really want to make Blood Thump. What are we making right now? The Bride War Blood, yes. Oh, Blood Thump. We're never going to make Blood Thump. It's very depressing. Sorry, Blood Thump. Because next we're going to make a romance film. You have to alternate between horror and sci-fi, comedy and romance. Constantly. What's this called? A Breed Apart. It's a terrifying name for a romance film, but whatever. Sakilo, right, his romance is pretty good. I'm going to start leveling his comedy up a little bit. She's in there. You two, what are you two doing? You still getting hammered together? Yes. I might take them both into rehab. Yeah, they're gonna rehab. Try to make me go to rehab. Now the problem is this will make them a little bit stressed, but it'll get rid of all those addictions and then we'll put them back into the bar before the next film. And this is all you do, you kind of just juggle those two aspects and everyone should be nice and happy. I'm hoping we can get Thick Nick up to 3 stars when this film releases. So we're going to put her in looks, might give her another entourage, stuff like that. We shall see. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba. And our next film should have good audio. This is the only problem I have. Like, the chances of getting in 2 films per video have gone down quite a lot. They just have. Like, it's hard for me to do anything about that, unfortunately. But I'm gonna keep trying. Looks, fashion for Zakil. He's not feeling great about himself. Been there, my friend. Let's make you over. There we go. I thought you already had someone in Fisty's Urban. I'm gonna put you in that one instead. Ah, that one, definitely. Nightlife, maybe. That'll do. I want everyone should feel good about themselves. Everybody. Except like Hitler. Hitler should not feel good about himself. Hitler's a bad man. Controversial opinions. Right, she's actually stressed as balls. So let's stick her in the bar. There we go.
May I have your attention,
Oh.
please? A new pack is available for research.
Very exciting. When you unlock a tech pack and then another tech pack unlocks, I get very... Tech ones are the most exciting for me. Like, by a distance, I would say. We will. So let's go find out what this new tech pack is going to be. Pyrotechnics and a monitor camera make our movies look even sharper. Very cool. Ba-ba-da-bum. He's a little stressed. He needs to keep practicing comedy. What do you need to practice, Jenna? You can go in comedy as well. See, the films take so long to make that we can kind of... I don't know. You don't have to worry about it too much. You're both in rehab. Get those addictions sorted. They won't... Until you finish the rehab, the addictions don't go away. You have to finish them entirely, and then they'll disappear entirely. It's really good. But you do have to last a whole year, basically, or something like that. It's a long time, either way. I'm going to keep these two practicing comedy for a little bit. Like I said, they're not going to be making a film for a while, so we keep them practicing, getting to know each other a little bit, you know, a little bit of slap and tickle, as they say, and then... I should probably start working on the relationship, actually, between my secondary stars, like these two, for example. And there we go. Next sci-fi film, what's it called? Brown Midget. Wow, that's a title. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So, back on the romance, question mark? Yeah. Hey, what's going on there? Should have paid attention. Oh, that's a space race. That's fine. Brown Midget. It's not even the Brown Midget, it's just Brown Midget. Get you two to know each other a little bit, why not? You see, I've not done this at all. I've focused on like my two main stars. What would be ideal is for all four to really like each other. For all four to be have like a whole polyamorous, polycule thing going on. That would be perfect. I suspect that's too much work and I'm not going to ever do it, but... You see just how many times you have to do this to get them. Acquaintances is so hard to get past. Once you do, you're golden, but getting there is hard work. So have to keep doing it over and over again. I feel quite comfortable with him here. One more time, and then we'll go get our new script. There we go. Right. What's our new script? What's it called? Wake Up and Die Again. That's a romance, apparently. Surprising. I'm going to sell that because it's not 3 stars. We're in no rush, right? Because we've got a 3-star script here already. So you want to just keep pumping out scripts until you get the highest quality possible. What's this film called? Oh, The Low Engagement. We're currently filming The Bride Wore Blood. I love that. Oh yeah, we do have the beach set as well, which I don't think we got last time. If we nip up here, look at that. And The Bride Wore Blood is going to be shooting here. So very excited to see that film. Very cool. How stressed are you? You're a little stressed, actually. I'm not going to worry about it yet, but it will become a thing. How's the rehab going? Nearly done. Now these two will... The problem with rehab, it does stress you out, although he does not care at all, actually. He's feeling good. You're about to see those addictions disappear on good old Rudiger. Might have to do some salary work, actually. I've not touched their salaries in a long time. Yeah, it's gone well. I think I tried to rush things too much last time, right? You have to... The game does not want you to be a top-level person for a long time. And this is something we need to do. Right, we can now get implants. Very good. We can boost their physique. But our next focus is going to be the new trailers. Plush. 75 grand a piece. Thankfully, I'm rich as balls.
May I have your attention, please? A new pack is available for research in the lab.
Oh, that's going to take so long. Oh, is that another facilities one? Must be, right? Yeah, what's this? Oh, more costumes. Cool. Right, so we need 8 trailers. That's a lot of money. It's not really an issue as it happens, but it's a lot of money. Try to remember how this works. Each better trailer has more room around it for stuff. So I really want to get this symmetrical, but... Is it symmetrical? It's probably not going to be perfectly symmetrical. It's really kind of hard to do, surprisingly. But we need to do this first, otherwise they'll get angry at me for depriving them of a trailer, basically. Guess we'll do 4 there. And I'll do some around here.
I got something
And this should be the last set we have to do. I don't believe they get bigger than this. So let's go... Don't want to cut into the green off the other ones, because that's less room to put in stuff to make our people happy, you know? The lack of room is kind of a killer. They're so huge now that, yeah, we'll put them along this top bit though. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. At least there's no award ceremony soon, so they can't shout at me about it. One last one. And at some point I have to go delete all the ones I currently have. We have to delete like all of this. So we can just move these actually over. What is this? Red letter? Rubbish. More like bad letter. Lol. I'm so sorry. Am I rank I am rank romance. What you got? I'm going to make this slightly longer, so I'd like to get the Bride War blood shown in today's video because it sounds amazing. Right, so let's get these. I mean, they're fancy looking trailers, aren't they? They look like proper big RVs. They're very cool. Let's get these all connected. And we can move our new stars in as well once we've got some scenery items in there to make them a little bit fancier. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, so everyone got a car. Let's do that again. How's that red? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. What's going on? I'm just gonna move. We'll just move all the items across, basically. That sounds like. Why is it red? Red seems bad. And this is gonna hurt their trailer prestige for a little bit, but that's okay. Just for a little bit. Not a big deal. Actually, it's kind of a big deal, but whatever. We'll get over it. And then we need to cram these with as many prestige. We're not going any further than this, right? So we need to cram these with as many prestigious items as possible. Checking on Rudiger is a baller. Look at that. Looks physique. What's his star rating? It's not great. Let's put him in implants. What are you doing, Erin? Erin's looking pretty good. Fashion could do with a little boost, maybe? I'm also going to go do some finance. How are we doing? Yeah, Sakil is not a happy boy. There we go. Yeah, she's not happy either. But these really don't cost much because we've got this half price thing on, so we're going to up. Like so. Everyone should be super duper happy. Okay, right. Back to work. Tell you what, let's just do it properly, right? So let's go into ornaments, and we're going to give everyone a ornament of some description. Oh my god, some new cars as well. Okay, let's get some fancy ass new cars in there. It's just there's nice and easy decorations, really. You have to double up every now and again. There's a system in this game wherein I don't really know how it works, but basically by repeating decorations, they hold less value or something. So I'm going to try to avoid doing that. So we're going to go double up on the fountain, which I realise seems to counteract what I just said, and then do the other fountains and the other ones like this. Where they squeeze it anyway.
It's a wrap.
What else do we want? Same with these. Just everyone gets one of these big items, basically. And it's not going to look symmetrical or good at all, but that's okay.
I have to report the grave news that some pinkos have beaten the West into space.
Pinkos? What?
Basketball sprayed silver with a few antennas on it has circled the world in orbit. Although pinkos are dangerous, weak-minded fools, the computer licked us on this one. Whoa!
You see the trailer prestige is really good. They're not quite hitting on these ones, so we need to go up by one to there. This is disastrous. Come on, come here, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm so happy I don't have to do this ever again. Cannot wait to never do this again. Cannot bloody wait. Right, let's get some foliage. I believe we've got some new ones. Everyone's going to get some slightly different foliage. Look at those little kidneys. Lovely stuff. You only get one, I'm afraid. I really should have done this more symmetrical, but I just couldn't bring myself to go through it for like the 50th time. It's so much work. What else we got? What else we got?
This time we pulled the plug on one of our current fleets. Nobody's watching it anymore.
Oh, sweet. Got an next pack. I suspect there isn't another one. Oh no, there is. Where is it?
May I have
Super tack 70mm film and digital sound. Very cool. Right, we need to archive this. How are we doing on our film? Yep, nearly done. And that one's finished, so what we need to do is get writing a sci-fi flick. Sorry. Every time. Right, okay, so. Erin, how you doing, girl? How you living? Yeah, she's good. She's a bit bored. Let's give her a new trailer. She's gonna love that, right? Yes, there we go. Where'd it go? There you go, pal. Jenna. And Zakil. Now, I think this may annoy the others a little bit, because their trailers are now worse than everyone else's, basically, but you can see how much I did for... Look, I mean, look at him. Rudiger's actually very nearly there. Maybe we can... He's a little stressed, but we're going to get him back in... Oh, we can't. He's about to go make a film. We actually need to de-stress him, if anything. Which means the bar. How about you, Erin? How are you doing? Erin's pretty okay. Jenna is a little stressed. I'm going to stick her in the restaurant. Zakil is okay. He's about to make a romance film. He's pretty good at romance. Stick him in comedy. There we go. So we'll finish off the film and then we'll be done. People do get stressed making the films because the films take ages now. You can see Thick Nick is struggling a little bit, which is a shame because it does impact the film. We're going to increase her looks. I think she might be our first 3-star. I'm hoping it's Zanzibar though. He's less stressed. Anyway, let's get this final film done. And then we will be done. Future episodes will probably just do one film per video. Because they take bloody ages. I'm going to give them a nice trailer, that'll help. Ba-bum! Right, here we go. The Bride Wore Blood. Sorry. Let's just go. Oh, it's over here. Not the best script. It is going to hamper the film a little bit. But everyone just brings their A game. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Robin Hood Dizzle really nailing it. Good. Good. Superb. Amazing. Poor. Average. Superb. Cutting edge. Yeah, not my best film. Anyways, the final film of today. The Bride Wore Blood. Sorry. Oh, this will have the new tech as well. The film quality should be even better. And the better audio. Oh wait, no. No. Aww. Not sure how he's going to take being called the bride, but whatever. When does this become a horror film? Okay, they're getting married. Poisoned kiss? Maybe? Oh! Oh, he's back! He's back! Maybe it wasn't a poisoned kiss. Oh god, he's hunting her down! The beach looks great though, doesn't it? And they're all running away from the... Oh, I can't kill your own husband! Amazing. Okay, now I'm confused. The film had me up until this point, and now it's gone weird again. Oh, has he gone back? Oh, he's a vampire! It seemed like he accepted it at the end. It's not the same person! You're carrying away the wrong person. Oh, God. Right, yeah, that wasn't the high quality film. We're working on the high quality film now. Okay. So, next video we'll be filming our romance. We'll be filming A Breed Apart and then Brown Midget, of course. Unless we get a better titled sci-fi, because, oh my god. And what we really want to work on is trying to get one of these... I'm surprised Zanzibar's not doing better than that. We're going to work on Zanzibar's physique a lot, and we'll start off... Is everyone de-stressed? You want to check that everyone ready for this film is not stressed, and it looks like we're pretty good. Jenna not stressed, and Zakil not stressed. So yes, well, he's a little stressed, but that's fine. Everyone is ready for the next film. We'll get that going, and we're going to work on making Zanzibar someone like a top-level person. We're going to stick him in physique and stuff like that, and just try to ramp that up as much as possible. And try to get a 3-star star, because it's a massive pain in the ass. You can actually get a 5-star star, which sounds nearly impossible to me, but whatever. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, myself as always. Bye-bye.